morning. Things are looking much better today. Check it out. My plan is to go out that way, up and around that mountain, and way out there somewhere. Although I might take a little jaunt down the river first. Here's a great thing about these bags. One trip. I'm not saying it's not heavy, but it's pretty awesome. How are you doing? Not bad. Yeah. Well, got off to kind of a lazy start this morning. Drank some coffee, had a bar. I don't have any fig bars, so I'm pretty bummed about that. And just left Hot Springs and wanted to check out this river road. I kind of had a feeling it turned to dirt somewhere, and maybe it will, but so far no dice. It's very pretty though. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's cold right now, but it's going to warm up soon. There we go. My sort of plan was to just go to the end of this where it turns off and then head back on the same road to Hot Springs where I will fuel up and then hit the dirt up the road a little bit. This looks cool though. Figure out where the hell I am. Yeah, so 107 is what I'm going to take over to Sundquist. And this looks really cool. But I do need to go back. Ooh, it goes along the ridge though. There's Hot Springs. You know what? Maybe I'll take this road across, go back on that dirt road, and then come up the river road again. because this looks cool. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, right? And then I'll come back up the river and take that road to 107 and take that over west. So anyway, again, I'm trying to do these like, this is really not what I'm into, like going around in circles and going back to hot springs. That's really bizarre for me. But I just want to explore these roads. That's the goal. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And this looks really cool. This is reminding me of the fairy tale golf cart path. Where was that? Oregon? Yes. So I'm on Hurricane Gap Road, and this is the same road that I started out on near Hot Springs in the last episode, except I'm headed the opposite way, and I'm not going on that shad road because after all the precipitation yesterday, I'm sure that puddle is just as bad as it was. And honestly, that road is more of a with a buddy kind of road, I think. Could I have just stayed home last night and driven up here and done exactly what I'm doing this morning? Yes. I could have. But I wouldn't have been able to check out the Himalayan in the blizzard conditions had I done that. There is the evil Shad Road. I figured while I'm back out here I'd go to the top of Rich Mountain, which I didn't do before. I've never been up here. I think there's a ranger or a fire tower up here. And if you're wondering, yes, it's pretty cold. When you climb up, man, it gets pretty cold. Down to the river, the sun felt good. Still chilly, but up here it's downright cold. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely worth the little jaunt up here. Kinda want to, but no, definitely not. I hear ya. Definitely don't want to scare them.
Appreciate it, thank you.
No problem. They're pretty.
Thank you much.
Have a good one. Headed back out of Hot Springs. Gonna go back up the river and try that road that went up to the left there, but I think there's gonna be a gate. But I'm gonna try it anyway. And man, is it busy here. I don't know what's going on. Someone said there's a hot rod thing in Pigeon Forge. I'm not sure why that would be causing traffic here, but maybe. And also I think there's some kind of detour on 40. But man, this is a popular place for all the outdoor stuff. There's tons of hiking and boating and whatever. And the hot springs. And whatever you're picturing about the hot springs, that's not what it is. It's really weird. It's this old spa right here, Hot Springs Resort and Spa, and it's back there. And beyond that building, there are like little cabins, sorta, and there's hot tubs, and they have hoses running from the hot springs, and they fill the hot tubs up, and you can hang out and soak in them. And it's pretty fun. It's very old school. Alright, we're back to this little deal. And I'm gonna try this, but I think there's gonna be a gate up here. Yes! Gator, no. Worth it. God, it's so beautiful up here. I'd like to point out that the tires I put on, the Shinko 244s that I put on in my driveway, are still on. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm very proud of that. If you know my tire history, then you know that that is quite astounding that I didn't screw it up. And after that, though, I did buy something I said I wasn't going to buy, which is a Baja No Pinch. I'm not going to bring that on trips because it's just a little bit too bulky, but I'm going to use it at the house to put tires on because it is a pain in the neck, man. It's so funny that I have like a hierarchy of my attitude towards people I see on these trails, and it's like if I'm hiking and a mountain biker goes by, I'm like, you wimp, I walked all the way here. If I'm mountain biking and a hiker goes by, I'm like, dude, why would you walk when you can ride a bicycle? This is so much better. And when I'm on a motorcycle and see anyone, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Why would you walk all this way when you can just ride a motorcycle? I sat in a chair the whole way here. Dummies. So my wife and I are trying to get in tune on the do it now attitude, and we're trying to plan. We'd planned this trip to the Tour de Mont Blanc with my family, but COVID screwed it up like 3 years in a row, so we're gonna do it eventually with the girls if they'll do it still, but in 2023 we're planning a trek in France. So it's like backpacking, but you end up at a little crappy inn at the end of the day where you drink good wine and eat good food, which sounds kind of good to both of us. And it's somewhere, I think the one we're thinking about is, and they've got all these trails, like thousands of miles of trails, old trails. And I think it's in the south of France somewhere. La Puy, I think, is one of the places that you go through. But you walk all day, then you get to some ancient village, and you like hang out, drink and eat, and then you get up and do it again. That sounds good. That sounds good to me. And that's actually what the Tour de Mont Blanc is too, except for that the places that you stay, they call them refuge. Refuge is, I don't know, but they're more like hostels. I think the food's pretty good, but it's definitely like a group situation with other people. So anyway, I hope we can sort that out. She wanted to go to Paris for our 20th anniversary, which was in the COVID times. And we always do these events way later. Like our honeymoon, I think, was 10 years after we were married. At least 5 years. So anyway, I think we're doing this trek instead of Paris. I was trying to get her to go to Morocco, but she doesn't sound totally excited about that. And I'm not totally excited about Paris, because I'd rather go somewhere new. And not that I've been to Paris since I was 13, but still. Oh, this day is gorgeous. These roads are gorgeous. I am so psyched. Perfect. And I'm hoping that one of these campsites, there's like 6 or 7 in the state forest. And it's just, you know, I think there might be a picnic table, but it's just wild camping. And I hope people aren't out and about. Hoping yesterday's snow keeps everybody away. That was a great bit of road. Because that'll be a bummer. I'm actually thinking about going by the campsites, and if it looks like people are there, if there is one, maybe I'll set up my tent and then do this loop up there and come back. Is that a good idea? Or will someone pack up my tent and steal it? I don't think so. Alright, this is 107. And I think I'm into some pavement for a while. Oh yeah, this weather! How was it snowing yesterday? Yes. Yes! We are way back here. 2 churches right there. Oh, the South. You're so quirky. I have never been in this area, and it's pretty awesome. You can just look at that GPS and know, oh my god, that this is about to be awesome. Squiggle factor 4. Squiggle factor 10,000. So many roads back here. You could just spend days just back here goofing off. All right, I just got turned around a little bit, because I don't know if this looks right, but I think it is right. My GPS is freaking out. I mean, this doesn't look right at all. But it might be. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm basing that it doesn't look right on. But this is not taking me on the route. I am unsure. Let me be clear. Neither way looks right to me. You know what I mean? Did I miss another turn? I'm really confused. Where did I come from? Where am I going? That's Del Rio, so I'm going that way. These little things, this is where I fall every time. These stupid little turnarounds. I don't know why they're... Oh, see? I don't know why they're so tricky for me. Okay, I'm so confused. Because I went up the other way, and it was saying... The GPS was saying that was wrong too, but... How can it be? Right? So if I take a right, that's what I want to do. I don't know. I think I'm missing something here. Could I have missed another turn? Maybe. Let me go back. Okay. This must be it. Oh. Looks sketchy. Okay, this is it. But this is... Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, this could get sketch. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say earlier when we were on that road after the river that went up to the left, and it was, you know, nice and chill, a couple of rocky parts here and there. And I was thinking, man, this is my kind of road. You're remote. You're getting out there. But pretty easy. Like nothing to worry about. This, however, is more like Shad Road. Sketchy. And you got to keep on your toes the whole time, and puddles like this, which I don't like. Oh, I don't think it's gonna get any better, is it? Oh! It's because of one of these that I went down on that last ride. They're trickier than they look. And I have a bunch more weight on me than I did on that last ride. I just really hope I don't come across something that sends me packing and where I have to turn around. That would suck. Oh, this is steep. Oh. Yeah. 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 This is not kidding. This is hard work. Oh. The second one looks pretty deep. But it looks like I can skirt across the right side. Huh. I think I might need a little break here. Well, this road is pretty rough. It's fun, but I could do with a little bit easier. Whoa, whoa, shit, fuck. Mud, once again, got me. I don't think it's gonna change either. I mean, just stupid mud. You would think these big knobby tires would be good in the mud, but they're really not. And I bet I flooded the bike. I smell gas. So hopefully it'll start up. Look at this big mess I made. Oh, Jesus. Here's my current situation. I'm stuck. Not sure what my plan is here. I've tried to lift it. I've tried to like put sticks under there to get over, and it's not working. These guys just saved my ass right here.
Really?
Thank you guys so much. Came across this. Luckily those people were here. I took off all the bags. They had a shovel. And we dug this a little bit. And we three-manned it across here. And it wasn't very fun. But if it hadn't been for those people, I'd be turning around and really hating life. So I'm so happy they were here. Oh, I'm tired of all this mud. I don't want to complain, but I do like to complain. Anyway, thank God those people were there, because going back through all that would have really done me in. He said he drove down here a little bit. That one guy made it around somehow. There's no way I could make it up that steep hill that you could go around on. But he did. And I don't know how far he went, but he said that he didn't see anything else like that. They also said, you know, those razors that I came up in back of when I took that break, he said they went right through it. That's nuts. That is nuts. I think Johnny Powell might enjoy this. What do I do? What's the best thing to do? That deep mud to the right, or the weirdness to the left? Like all these choices too, every time you choose left, you've got that to contend with. Like if you fuck up, I need to go see what that dip does. I hear those razors again, I think. Maybe that's better. The other thing is the momentum. I'm not sure about this at all. It's gonna bottom my front wheel out. And then there's that stump right there. Maybe I should go right. But now I've sort of gone down here too far to back up. Maybe I'll just go across that mud patch. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's the play. Look what I found. Oh, yeah. Okay, I went down at least 4 times. One time you didn't see because there were this broken down razors in the road, like taking up the whole road. They couldn't move. I had to go around them. There was this weird ridge on the left. I knew I was going to go down. They're like, come on, you'll make it. They don't understand my skill level. And I went down right in front of them and got my leg caught underneath the left bag. And I'm not sure how I would have gotten up if it weren't for them. I mean, I would have figured it out, but they helped me get out of that one. And again, that just reminds me why no one should have hard panniers, because my shin would have been broken once again. Then I think I took some video with my iPhone. I got stuck in a little puddle on a log. It was there for a good 15 minutes, spinning out, trying to lift it over, trying to do all this stuff, soaking up to my knees in mud. Just gross. Okay, maybe not my knees, I'm exaggerating. Luckily, another guy on a razor who was going to save the other guys on the razor stopped and just helped me push it out. But if no one was out today, I would have been in trouble a long time ago, and I'm not sure how I would have gotten out of it without help. So this road that I just found, fine solo. The road that I was just on, which I need to mark on Gaia with a hell marking, is not something you should do solo unless you're super way better than me. So everything's covered in mud. I'm covered in mud. I'm so tired, man. That's exhausting riding. And I hope that's it for that kind of road till I get to a campsite. And I think I'm far, man. I don't think I've gotten much closer. It doesn't feel like. Maybe because I've been going like 5 miles an hour. So anyway, that's the update.
Will Past Ange continue to eat mud? Will he drink too much whiskey in the woods? Tune in next week to find out.